On this very sunny Thursday. So today we're going to have a little bit of a look around the workshop here because we've not done a live from the workshop for a really long time. Now I was going to talk to Lydia first, but it looks like she's not at her post anymore up here in the trim shop, so she must be downstairs somewhere. So we'll go and find her, and on the way we will look at the lovely cars we have in the workshop today. So let's go down the stairs. So the first car I see when we come down the stairs is this beautiful green and yellow Caterham here. Sorry, Gordon, making you wait. So this is our Caterham. Now, Craig drove this to a Classic and Sports Cars by the Bridge, and I think Rob, who is our marketing manager, thought, wow, Craig looks really cool in that. I want to have a go. So all day he was going, oh my gosh, I really want to drive that Caterham home, Molly. Do you reckon I could drive the Caterham back? And he did, and he's now completely in love with Caterhams. And to be fair, it looked so much fun, him driving around in it. I mean, I was cruising around in the Porsche, so I was having a lovely time myself. But yeah, so we've got a Caterham which arrived not that long ago. I'm not sure if it actually even needs anything doing to it at all. It is absolutely stunning. But yeah, that's a really fun car that we've got.
It's actually belonged to a friend. Also, hello everyone.
Oh, Nick's behind the camera, everybody. Sorry, how rude of me not to introduce you.
It's belonged to a friend of ours for a long, long time. And he's sort of saying it's a bit tricky for him getting in and out of now.
I can imagine sometimes it could be hard.
Caterhams are a special thing. Once you've figured out the knack of getting into them, you kind of always want to have a go in one.
You're away, yeah. So we've got one car here right next to me, the Celica. Now it's quite exciting because the winner of the Celica, Neil Sharp, is actually coming to collect it in
about 45 minutes time.
About 45 minutes time, there you go. So the new owner of the Celica, the owner now, Neil, who won the competition, is coming in an hour to pick up his car. So that's very exciting. We've got some other bits and bobs in the workshop.
Also, we've got something over here, Mole, that people don't tend to see very often.
Okay.
Which is a Daimler Dart, or SP250, depending on what you want to call it.
Now this is one of our customers' cars. It's in, I think, for a service and bits and bobs like that. But it is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, a couple of people have been like, oh, I'm not sure about the shape of it, but I really love it.
These are really, really popular in America.
There you go.
Yeah, and also V8.
V8. What's not to love? What's not to love with a V8? So up on the ramp here we have our TR6, and I believe this is also a customer's car. I'm not sure what the guys are working on with it at the moment, but John and John, Big John and Little John, have got their heads in a car over here. So we're going to squeeze past this Jensen. No, it's not a Jensen. This is the Aston Martin. And they look quite busy in there, but they have said that they'd have a little chat with me. So I'll see what they're doing in just a second.
Yeah. But we should, well, the other car that we've got in, just while we're waiting for Big John and Little John, is our SS100.
Oh yes, the SS100. So this actually drove in the Melee Media this year.
It did. We're doing a little bit of suspension work on it at the moment, as there was a little bit of play, I believe, in the Kingpins. So they've been sent off to be remachined. And waiting for them to come back, and then we put the front suspension back together. And it is very special that we do get to look after this car.
Yeah.
And the other thing that we do have as well on the ramp is a proper V12 Ferrari as well.
Which is very nice. I love the blue.
Special.
I really do. It's like kind of metallic-y blue, isn't it?
And not a lot of people get to see is the underside as well. We're doing a little bit of work on the exhaust and on the oil cooler and stuff at the moment, but hopefully it should be back together in a week or so.
There we go, not too long. Oh, let's see if they'll give me a little chat. Hi guys, I know you're in a very awkward position at the moment, both of you, but can you just tell us what you're getting up to in here today?
Basically, we want to get the fuel tank out because we've got to do some repairs on the bodywork, and they want the fuel tank out of the way, so we're trying to access the fuel tank, which means taking the handbrake cable out and all bits and pieces just to get the fuel tank out.
Right, oh, Well, so I guess it's a good job that you've both done your yoga this morning
Yeah.
to be able to bend into all these positions.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh dear, they're busy. I'll leave them alone now. But yes. So all going on in there. Actually, guys, I probably haven't spoken much, about the finishing room that we've got. So this used to be our atelier room, and we used to use it for our events as well as our live draws and filming and to keep our cars in. But because we've got the beautiful classic lounge now, we don't use it as much for that. It is now our finishing room. So it's actually full of lots of beautiful cars. It really is.
It's sort of our clean room.
Yes, our clean room. So if there's little niggly jobs that need to be done, but the cars are nearly finished, they come into here.
It's also a way of literally us being able to work on cars without dust going everywhere.
Going everywhere. So this is actually a car which is live on the British Classic Cars Competitions website right now, and it's our 1973 MGB Roadster. So if you've not seen it yet, go and have a look at the product page on our website. You can grab yourself a ticket for just £8. And it is stunning. And with our MGs, they never ever hang around for long, and I can see why. It's a beautiful classic. It's an easy classic to own. Parts are easy for you to get. You might be able, if you know a little bit about mechanics, you might be able to pop the lid, and if it needs anything done, you can have a go at doing yourself. It's a really amazing, lovable classic. We've also got the C-Type there in the middle, which isn't going to be here for much longer with us because it has sold. And we've got, one of my favourite cars ever, we've got this beautiful Fiat 500, which is a customer's car. It's just my dream to own one of these. It really is. It's absolutely stunning.
It's almost as if they built a car for people your size, man.
I know. I look big against it, don't I? Look how tall I look.
Actually, I say that. I actually enjoy driving them, so I can't really complain on that one.
And I just love the little basket on the back, finishes it off. So we've got another Jaguar here. We've got a Jaguar XJ6 here. But
Yeah.
a more modern one than the ones we've had before.
It is. I think this is 1994.
And there you go. So a couple of years.
Yeah, it's the 4 litre straight six, not the big V12 one.
There we are.
So
Over here, we've got our Austin A40. Now, this was our barn find, and I still can't get over how amazing this car is and what beautiful condition it is, considering when we went to pick it up, it was been stuck in a shed for 30 odd years, but it is beautiful. It really is. And
It's
I'd
ju-
love to
all
drive
we-
it one day.
I know, all we've basically done is just mechanical recommission. We've kept all the originality on it. It's had
Yeah.
a clean up and that kind of thing, but
I really
we-
love the patina though.
I do as well.
love the patina.
I think if you were to get rid of a single piece of it, you'd get rid of the entire story of the car.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I just love it. Absolutely love it. And I don't know if it's because of the age of it, but I kind of really like the kind of matte look it has.
Yeah, it's kind of flattened out.
Yeah. Like,
Speaking
I
of other
think-
barn finds as well, people might recognise that chassis. That chassis is the 1953 Aston Martin DB24 called Claret. So we're starting to sort of do the fit up of the chassis and the running gear and that kind of thing. And the body at the moment, I believe, is in fabrication. We've got a Jensen 541, which is quite an early one, which is 56, which is, I think, nearly finished.
There we go.
Nearly.
So let's make our way now over to the paint shop and see what they're doing in there. I've walked past a couple of times this morning, and Chris and Maro always look very busy in there, so we'll see what they're up to. We've got our MGC out here, which is one of our customers' cars that we actually got to take to MG yesterday, where we spent the day enjoying the new Cyberster. So we're looking forward
There's
to
Craig.
hopefully... There he is. We're looking forward to hopefully having a test drive of that very soon, fingers crossed. Oh, we've got our Jaguar XJ6, which was won on Tuesday, our Cancer Support Suffolk car, where we raised money for Cancer Support Suffolk.
Also, it's amazing because I think we raised
22,500
£22,500.
Woo, so good.
Yeah, which at the moment is a really, really important sort of thing to us at the moment.
Yeah. So over here we are now in the paint shop. Obviously not the paint booth, but this is where they get everything ready to go into the paint booth. So let's see if we can chat to Maro first. He's just taking some photos. So Maro, what are you up to today?
I'm working on a Rover 75. We're on the stage, so we're gonna be a full paint job. So yeah, we're gonna strip everything down, get the bits ready, prep, prime, and paint it.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
And this is the same Rover that Big John and Little John are working on, and we saw them crawling around inside in the other
fuel
room.
tank out. Yes, yes, that's it. Yeah.
Amazing. So what is this first stage, the thing that you've got to do? I saw you taking photos to keep it up to date.
Yes, taking photos, strip everything down, prep. Well, actually, it's gonna be a new bumper for that.
Ooh, okay.
For that, so this one is it's not bad, but it's a bit damaged and twisted and broken. So better get the new one quicker.
Lovely. Amazing. Thank you so much.
No worries.
And he's seen that I'm coming and turned the music off. So Chris, what are you up to today?
All right. I'm just finishing off this bonnet for the Jensen 541. Just doing a full body panel level on it. I'll finish the body over there, and just sort of 90% done on the bonnet now. Just sort of finishing off the little bits here and there, and then just turn it over and just finish the bottom, and then it's done.
Amazing. So what colour is this one going to be?
This is a grey blue metallic. I can't remember the colour name. It's over there on my board, but it's he's got a Morgan the same colour. Yeah, but yeah, it's a modern colour, but it's not an original Jensen colour.
Okay.
Yeah, but he's like I said, he's got a Morgan the same colour.
So it must be someone's favourite colour then.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, it is a nice colour. It's got a lot of metallic into it. So.
Lovely. Amazing. Well, thank you so much. And thank you for stopping and having a little chat with us. It's looking brilliant.
It's all right.
See you later. Thank you. So there we are. And we also have our classic lounge. Let's go to our classic lounge.
We should probably go to a classic lounge because there's a car in there, Mole, that doesn't have a lot of tickets.
Left. So there is a car that doesn't have a lot of tickets left. So it is actually our Porsche Boxster. Now, I'm a little bit in love with the Porsche Boxster. So I've driven some Porsches before, but I never got to drive them actually on the real roads. When we do our filming, we normally have them on some private roads where there's no other cars, and I don't really very far, but I was really excited when I got to drive the Porsche Boxster to the Suffolk Food Hall, where we had Suffolk and Sports, what am I talking about? Where we had classic and sports cars by the bridge in the Porsche Boxster, and it is here. So this is one of our latest competition cars, which is live on the competition's website right now, and there is only about
240 left last time.
There you go. Last time we checked, 240 tickets left.
I don't think there'll be any left. If you're thinking about waiting till after the weekend.
No, yeah, I reckon if you wait till the day of the draw, there's definitely outside, drives wonderfully, practically drives itself because it's an automatic as well. It's just a wonderful car, and to be able to win it for £12, which is these days, it's kind of the price of a coffee and a cake, really, out somewhere. It's a no-brainer, really, and people do win on just the one ticket. For example, the Jaguar person who won our Jaguar XJ6 on Tuesday only bought their one ticket for £5, and now he has a Jaguar for a £5. You could have a Porsche for £12. You really could. It only takes that one ticket to win.
I think the last few winners have only had sort of single tickets.
It's amazing. Right, let's have a little open up, shall we? And have a little look inside. Just look at it a bit more closely. So it is an automatic, which is obviously wonderful. A lovely dashboard, really crisp, clear. I mean, it's a Porsche. Everything, you've got beautiful leather all over the steering wheel, the seats. The seats are obviously electric. Everything's electric, all high-tech and gorgeous. It really is. You've got a screen on here where you can have your sat-nav. And it just glides.
Although
it does.
Although it's 2013, it still feels
as
very contemporary, so it's sort of very modern.
Yeah, it still feels very modern. I mean, I feel like it's a kind of thing, isn't it? Like, okay, it is 2013, but when I'm driving down the roads and I'm looking, I wouldn't think that I would notice too much of it. When you're just, out for the day, not being looking at the intricacies of every car, but I wouldn't go, oh, that's a really old Porsche over there. No, not at all. Like it's gorgeous. It's perfect. And
Also, if we're going to do comparison as well,
yeah. No.
you can actually
We've got our classic Porsche
you can
over
actually
here.
see kind of the lineage.
Yeah. Oh, but this is just dreamy. This one. This is just dreamy. I mean, I do love the
Also,
Porsche. But
yes, they're both parked next to each other for a reason. Yep.
I do love the modern Porsche, but my heart still lies with the classic cars. It really, really does. And yeah, it's just so special. But you do have a chance to win our beautiful Porsche Boxster right now. So you can grab your tickets, and then on Tuesday we will do the live draw and find the winner. But if those 250 tickets sell today, before about 4 o'clock, then we could do the live draw today. It's up to you guys. If you want this car to be drawn today, grab yourself some tickets and you could win it this afternoon, but only if it sells out today.
And not only buy yourself some tickets, share it around. If you're
Yeah.
part of any car groups, anything like that, share it around. If you go on the winners section of our website, you can see there's now, I believe, over 200 winners.
Yeah.
And that kind of thing. So share it around with people. You know, you can win a dream classic for a couple of pounds.
Yeah, for a couple of pounds. The mileage is really good on this. I believe it's only like 44,000 miles. And for a 2013 car, is not bad at all, at all. Yeah, so as we say, go to the British Classic Cars Competitions website and take a little closer look at this beautiful, beautiful Porsche. Also, the Royal Enfield is live on the British Classic Cars website right now as well, which I think was in the finishing room. It was in the finishing room. Yeah, for just £4. So if you're a bike person, have a little look at that. Even if you're not, it's a beautiful bike, a really nice, easy bike for you to just jump on and off you go and enjoy the open road.
Also, if you're a bike person as well, in the finishing room, there's a couple of little sneak peeks as well. There were some Easter eggs in there. If you look really closely, there's some Easter eggs in there.
So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching our little walk around the workshop, just to give you a flavour of everything that's going on. And we hope to see you all very soon. And if you sell out the Boxster, I'll see you this afternoon.